Today we're going to put this air filter in this Jetta.
What we do here is go back.
First, let's do a sound test.
So let's take a before clip of what it sounds like before we do anything to it. If you're going to work on a Volkswagen or any German car for that matter, these T screwdrivers are critical. These, you're going to find them in all types of German vehicles, and you know, this is what the bolt looks like, and you can see that that one was too small. So now the most common sizes, this is a T25, and I think this should do it. Yep. Yeah, that's perfect. That's a snug fit.
Let's go ahead and replace the air intake filter. So these screws don't come out completely. They're just kind of like, you just kind of loosen them up, and then they stay attached to this cover. So you're not going to lose them. I don't know what this is, but it's already broken off. So, goodbye. Now we have the factory filter here. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, we just changed it not too long ago, less than about a year ago. The man filter, I mean, it's pretty somewhat dirty. It's got a bunch of stuff in there, but it's not too bad. I expected worse. And part of that is because of what's inside here. This is interesting. I have not seen this yet. This type of baffling on the inside of the intake box here. So I guess to stop things from coming up. Look at that, it came right out actually. This whole thing was in there, I guess, to keep the leaves from shooting up. Now taking a look inside, there's another secondary air here going down there, which I'm assuming goes to the bumper. There's an inlet in here, cold air inlet here, which comes from this cold air. So there's not much really we can do in here in terms of, there's not much baffling. I mean, like these things I can probably, no, they're part of the structure there, so I can't cut those off. There's a secondary air. The opening's pretty big, and it's attached to this tube. Without replacing that tube, there's not much I can do. This is supposed to be cold air coming in, and I guess they don't have it sealed because they don't want debris, although they do have a debris catcher. I'm just going to remove this debris catcher for now and just put when I put the AEM intake filter. Let's take a look at that. So part number is 2820865. This is a Dryflow air filter, so there's no oil to worry about getting on the mass airflow sensor, which on this car, it must be a vacuum system because there's no sensor here. Either way, here it is, nice and pretty. That's the underside, okay, and then the top. Looks nice, clean, and there's an easier way to wash this. It's reusable. You don't have to. It's lifelong. It should last the rest of the life of the vehicle as long as we wash it. And I got it on Amazon for like 30 bucks. I just want to inspect the grates, make sure there's nothing in there. There's a little something there. So, otherwise it looks great. So we'll stick it in here. And it fits as expected. Remember, we did remove this baffling. And the reason why I'm assuming they put this in is to protect from debris breaking through the paper filters, but because this is not a paper filter, it has like a steel mesh throughout it. It's significantly more protection. I mean, obviously not more protection than this complete blockage, but this is going to hurt airflow 100%. I don't know what the hell. Top tip, if you don't need to remove that clip, don't. Aha! Fuck yeah. Notice how I still go left to make sure that the screws get seated properly. This is a plastic cover. You do not want to strip plastic threads. Okay.